What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTP Sports, and the time is almost upon us. We're very few minutes away now from first pitch. I believe it's around 4:05, 4:08, whatever they want to decide there. I'm sure they're going through all the player introductions and everything like that right now. This is going to be one hell of a series for your Phillies. It's going to be interesting. It definitely is going to be intriguing how everything goes. We also did, I believe, the update came yesterday before, after all of our Phillies preview stuff. And Kodai Senga is all of a sudden starting game one for the Mets. Kodai Senga has been injured basically the entire season. His first game came in around, I would say, June or July, somewhere around there. He went 5 1/3 innings, then got injured again, and hasn't pitched since. We don't know how stretched out he's going to be. We don't know what this is going to be for the New York Mets. If this is going to be, he goes as deep as he possibly can. We don't know if he's going to be limited. We don't know if it's going to be a first time through the order stuff and then they go to someone like Miguel or Peterson out of the bullpen once you get second time through the order when Kyle Schwarber steps up for his second plate appearance. I have no idea what's going to be the case. But this is definitely an interesting situation if you're the Mets. It could turn out to be a genius idea, or it could turn out to be a Spencer Strider Game 3 situation in 2022 for the Atlanta Braves. So we'll see how everything transpires. I'm sure Kodai Senga is going to be, amped and ready to go. But how is he going to last, especially fatigue-wise, since he has barely pitched the entire season? That's going to be interesting. You got Zach Wheeler on the bump for the Phils. Obviously, everyone's confident in Zach Wheeler. He's getting the ball game one. He's your ace. He's your go-to guy. No reason not to feel confident in him. And if you look at the Phillies lineup, just in general for today's game, it's your traditional Phillies lineup. So if I pull that up right now, just to see what it's looking like overall, and we get to it, it's, they announced the lineup pretty early in today. So you got Kyle Schwarber leading off. He's the DH, obviously. Trey Turner batting second, shortstop. Bryce Harper's the first baseman. He's batting third. Batting cleanup today is Nick Castellanos. So they're trying that out first instead of Bohm in the cleanup spot. Bohm actually bats fifth in today's game. Bryson Stott batting sixth. JT Realmuto, he bats seventh. Brandon Marsh bats eighth, and then Johan Rojas is getting the start in center field today. He bats ninth, and Zach Wheeler is your starting pitcher. If we look at the lineup for the New York Mets, just to see how they're lining up everything right here and how they're going to, take on Zach Wheeler for today's game. Obviously, it's Kodai Senga starting. But if we look at the Mets lineup, obviously, for some reason, they did not post it on their website. So let me go to ESPN so I can see what their lineup is projected to be. I'm sure they've announced it already, if I'm not mistaken. So, yes, if we look at the Mets lineup right here, Francisco Lindor leads off. Then it's Mark Vientos, Brandon Nimmo, Pete Alonso cleaning up, Jose Iglesias, Jesse Winker, Starling Marte, and Tyrone Taylor batting ninth, and also Francisco Alvarez batting ninth for the Mets. So this will be an interesting time here. And if we look at some of the Mets' career numbers against Zach Wheeler, Francisco Lindor, he's batting .276 against Wheeler. Vientos, in his very small sample size, is 2 for 6. Brandon Nimmo, he's batting .295. Pete Alonso's batting .294 against Zach Wheeler. So a couple of the guys in the Mets lineup, some good numbers. Jose Iglesias, some good numbers against Zach Wheeler in his small sample size, 5 for 12 there. Jesse Winker in 10 at-bats. He has no hits against Zach Wheeler. Starling Marte, he's 7 for 23. Tyrone Taylor, he is 2 for 6. And Francisco Alvarez, in his 2 appearances against Zach Wheeler, has struck out once, has not gotten on base. So, going to be an interesting one, boys. We're going to see how everything pans out. We're going to see how everything shapes out. See how this Phillies team is coming off of the bye week. I expect nothing less than greatness from this Phillies squad. Obviously, there are Phillies people that are scared because because that's what Philadelphia fans do. And yeah, We'll see how the atmosphere at Citizens Bank Park is going to be. It's going to be electric as always. Early signs are showing that not many Mets fans there. It's a lot of red. It's a lot of red in those seats. So, looks like Mets fans, even though they weren't going to, take over the park. You think they would have maybe at least like, a good couple thousand in there, a good 5,000, maybe near 10,000. Doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. So, nice little red October atmosphere there in Citizens Bank Park. I believe we're 8 minutes away from first pitch, if I'm not mistaken. So, got a little bit of time here. Definitely do. But also, part of the course right here, just a little bit of a warning for everybody. I'm not going to be able to stream the entire game. I'm not going to be able to be here the entire time. I have to leave around like 5:30, like just around that time, because I am going out to eat with a few buddies. So sadly won't be able to live stream the entire game for you, and I definitely won't be able to get my instant reaction to this game depending on the result. So all that stuff will be later tonight when I get home. I'll say docket for around post game stream stuff and everything there. Maybe post it for around 9:30. Maybe just be around those times, because we're going to, I'm getting picked up. My buddy said he's picking me up around 5:45. We're going to the restaurant at 6, so maybe we're there for like an hour and a half or 2 hours or something like that. I'll probably be home around 8:39. So definitely try to, I will say 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock definitely sounds like it could be a good time for a recap for this game one here. So definitely just putting it right there. I won't be able to live stream this entire game for you fellas. But I think for tomorrow we will be able to do the entire game. So that's definitely a good sign there. And I'm definitely trying to keep this more like we did last season for the playoff games, depending if I am going to the game. I think I was supposed to go to tomorrow, but then my cousin managed to find someone that gave him a lot of money for the tickets. He didn't sell them to a Mets fan. I'm putting it out there. He didn't sell it to a Mets fan. He sells it to people he knows. He sells it to people he knows. He knows the deal. He knows the deal. But someone gave him a lot of money for the tickets. So, hey, if it pans out and the Phillies go on a deep run, you can use that money for some World Series tickets. So I don't blame him one bit. But like I said, he knows the drill. He doesn't use the secondary market. He finds someone that he knows to sell tickets to. So we don't have to worry about a Mets fan going in our season ticket area seats. Man. Oh man. So yeah, we definitely should be able to do live streams for these games in this series. Obviously today for the short time that we're going to be here, hour and a half, So it could be a good chunk of the game. It could be around halfway through the game once this live stream ends. And then tomorrow we'll have the stream. Tuesday we'll have the stream. Wednesday we'll have the stream, obviously. And if it does go to a game 5, we'll have the stream for game 5. That day as well is going to be very interesting. I don't think this is going to go 5 games. I think it ends in around 4. Just because I think that's bearing the cause there. So like I said, we'll have the stream. We have the stream today. We have the stream tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then of course the recaps and all that stuff. And then this is getting to the point where Flyers are coming back, and it's also good because we don't have to worry about the Eagles this week. So we don't have to worry about them getting in the way and souring the mood. So at least that's a positive there. But I know the Flyers, they do open up the season this Friday coming up in Vancouver. So I definitely want to try to get a live stream going for that game as well. I know that's going to be like a 10 o'clock, 10:30 game, but, what it is at this point. Of course, they would have to start the season on the West Coast. Of course. Of course. Of course. So, going to be a lot of live streaming here during these games. So, definitely some fun stuff. Maybe for the first few Flyers games, I'll do some live streams. I know the next game against Calgary, because they play it back-to-back, obviously, to start the year, because why the fuck not? I won't be able to do that game. I'll be in Brooklyn that day. But I definitely, for the first few road games, I could definitely do some Flyers live streaming, since there'll be late-night games and all that stuff. So definitely going to be a lot of action here on the channel for this month, and we're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subs. So we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. So hopefully this series with the Mets definitely bolsters that up a little bit, gets a lot more views in here. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully people are starting to linger into the stream. I got a couple of people that are in the chat right now. It says there's 3 people viewing it right here. I'm sure that'll grow as the game goes along. So I'll get to some of you guys right here before the game starts. We got around 4 minutes until first pitch. So get in there. Minecraft, no, I will not be able to show the game because I do not want to get copyrighted. That is something that I can't do. That is illegal. That is illegal. What's up, Zach? How you doing? Sean, how you doing? Marte and Iglesias have to be contained. I do agree. I would say Marte, Iglesias, and Lindor. Those three guys are important to shut down for the Mets, in my opinion. Detroit at Cleveland was coma-inducing. Yeah, that game was over in the first inning. The Guardians scored 5 runs without recording an out. That game was over basically when the game started. Detroit's only chance in that series is with Tarek Skubal. Detroit, they had a nice little series against Houston. Upset there. Their pitching dominated against the Houstons. Very lackluster offense, and yeah, they took advantage of that. But when they're going up against better competition, their offense is going to struggle. They're a very young team, and they're showing that experience right there. I think Tarek Skubal will get them a win in that series just because he is so dominant. But yeah, I think Detroit's fun ride is going to come to an end very soon. But hey, it was a very fun ride for them. There's a lot of hope there for the future, so hopefully they do make moves in the offseason for that team. I'm going to be listening to the game at the gym. I'm too nervous to watch. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. I've been very anxious all day, basically. And it's not like anxious for, the nerves for the series in general. I just get, general playoff anxiety just for every single game here. That's just the norm for me. Regular season games, ho-hum, that's easy. But when you get the playoffs, it's like, oh, God, oh, God. But it's also, nerves are a good thing. I think Zach Wheeler had a quote talking about, if you're not nervous, that means you're not locked in. So, getting ready for it, boys. Getting ready for it. A couple of minutes away. Sadly, Joe Davis is not going to be on the call for this series. I believe he has the Dodgers and the Padres series on Fox. You're at CBP and you're surrounded by Mets fans. They took over the ballpark. They didn't take over the ballpark. Everyone says that there's very few Mets fans there. So you probably just happen to be in a section where all the Mets fans are at. They didn't take over the ballpark. They didn't take over the ballpark. Sean's not nervous at all. We're kicking the Mets' ass. I like that confidence. Love that confidence, Sean. That's what we need. That's what we need. I'll be watching and coming back to the stream. We will win. Relax. Oh, I'm very confident. This is just me. Anxious nervousness, just playoff anxiety in general. That's it. I'm not nervous for the game. That's just, playoff anxiety. Like, oh my God, I can't sleep. Like, is it going to be first pitch already? Like, Jesus Christ. This month is going to be so. It's just playoffs in general that stress me out so much. That's all it is. For any team, honestly. Any team. Sixers, it makes me panic. Flyers, whenever they get back to the playoffs, they'll make me panic. Eagles, obviously, it'll make me panic. Well, except for last year because everyone knew that, and their mother knew they were losing. But it's basically when the team has expectations to win a championship. That's when I get really anxious. But I'm still very confident in this team. Flyers' first goal Friday night comes to over Tippett. It's a good prediction. Will it be a power play goal there, Sean? Will it be a power play goal? Will it be a power play? That's the real question. Is it going to be a power play goal? That's what I need to know. Is it going to be a power play? Rank my playoff stress level in order of teams? Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, the Flyers haven't been in the playoffs for so fucking long, I don't remember even what it's like, personally. But, I would say Phillies probably won. Phillies are definitely number one just because it's baseball and the game is grueling and long. I think that's what makes the stress and anxiety carry so long. Basketball, definitely not so much just because it is a quick-paced game and everything there. Flyers, it would probably be the same thing just because there's so much going on at once. It would be hard to focus on your anxiety. So it would probably low down there as well. Football, probably the same thing. I think just because baseball is such, it's such a slow sport, it's one pitch at a time and everything like that. I think, the anxiety builds up so much longer because, you never know because every pitch means so much. You know what I mean? So I think baseball is definitely the most anxious in my opinion. Let's see how everything goes here. A power play goal? Hell no. What, Sean? You don't like Eric Johnson scoring some power play points in the preseason? What, you're not banking on that being better? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Same game parlay here on Fox. Pete Alonso to hit a home run, hit Iglesias to get a hit, and Bryce Harper to record 2 total bases. Oh, Phillies are going with the cream unis today, obviously, because it is an afternoon. So they're probably going to be wearing the cream today and tomorrow. Zach Wheeler, his stats on the year, he ranked first in quality starts, ranked first in whip, first in opponent average, second in wins, second in innings pitched, second in ERA, and second in strikeouts. Very good there from Zach Wheeler. Sadly, he probably won't win the Cy Young just because of Chris Sale's numbers. 1 for 6 in the power play Friday. But match made Mitchkov, maybe that could be 2 for 6. Maybe that could be 2 for 6. Definitely confident that we could beat the Mets. Oh, I'm confident too. I'm confident too. Yep, Lindor, Vientos, Nemo, Alonso, Iglesias, Winker, Marte, Taylor, and Alvarez is the lineup for the Mets. Oh, getting ready here. Francisco Lindor is stepping into the box. Sea of red there. Wind's blowing the right field. Let's see how everything starts off here, boys. First pitch here from Zach Wheeler. Takes it right down the middle for strike 1, and we are underway. 98 miles an hour there. Zach, bringing up the heat. Comes the second pitch. Swing and a miss at an upstairs fastball. Strike 2. JT Realmuto has a clean get-up back there with the cream unis. I like that blue gear. Comes the 0-2 pitch to Lindor. Fouled it off. A 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Zach tried to go back upstairs. Woo. Come on, boys. Come on, Zach. Comes the 0-2 pitch again. Let's go, Zach. Lindor lines it, caught by Bryce Harper. Nice play for the first out there. Love it. Ball was hit hard, right at Bryce. Made a nice play on it. See where this play is on the replay. Yep, good play all around. Just had to do a little bit of a dive there. Made a good catch. Here comes Mark Vientos for the Mets. Comes the pitch from Zach. Takes it on the outside corner for strike 1. Zach is pounding the strike zone here. Comes the 0-1. Going inside the Vientos, it looks like. Swing and a miss at the sinker. Strike 2. All the fans are up here, boys. Rally towels are waving. Rally towels are waving. Here comes the 0-2. Upstairs, swing and a miss, strike 3. 7 pitches for Zach. 2 outs here in the top of the first, and everybody is standing. Oh, yeah, my stream's going to be... I'm watching on an Xfinity stream, so it's going to be even more behind. So here comes the first pitch to Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss. Tried to hold back, and he swung at it. Strike 1. What's Nimmo asking for? Oh, he's asking... Nimmo can't see. He wants his sunglasses. They did say the shadows were going to be a little bit of an issue here to start the game. Rob Thompson even brought that up before the pregame about the lineup, too. Yeah, look at those shadows right there. They probably can't even see the ball out of Wheeler's hand. Here comes the second pitch. Fouled that off. Nope, no, swinging a miss. Strike 2. I don't know why they showed the umpire cam there. Yeah, Nimmo tried to hold up again. He went. Yeah, I don't even think Nimmo can see. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouls that pitch off. 99 miles an hour. Zach's at 10 pitches so far. 0-2 count again. Comes the 0-2 again. As the crowd goes crazy. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. What a fucking dominant inning from Zach. Pure fucking dominance. And we go to the bottom of the first. Kyle Schwarber will lead off. Beautiful stuff there. Kodai Senga will take the mound for the Mets. We'll see how he is going to fare. Yeah, crowd is crazy, man. That was some beautiful stuff there from Wheeler. Beautiful stuff. How we feeling, boys? How we feeling after that Zach Wheeler dominance in that first inning? How we feeling? Be nice if the offense can get the Kodai Senga a little bit early here. Even though I know the shadows are going to interfere most likely with the Phillies bats too. So I wouldn't be shocked if that's the case. Feeling great. I see him going 8 plus Ks. Well, he's got 2 already. He's already 6 more Ks away. If you guys saw skate takes with Brodes, I think he had a Phillies money line parlayed with Zach Wheeler 6.5 strikeouts. They're gonna swing for the fences, you think? I would love a little Kyle Schwarber leadoff bomb. Not gonna lie, I would love that. Hey, Gizmo. My cat's up here. What were your thoughts on Luchenko making the varsity team? I mean, I'm shocked that he made the team, honestly. I'm very shocked. But everything that, Tortorella talks about him, Torts loves him. Torts loves Luchenko. Now, I think mostly this will be like a 9-game trial situation. And after everything, if he does well, or if it's anything, he'll get sent back down to juniors or something like that. Or, he stays on the team the entire year. I have no idea what's going to be the case. You know what I mean? Now you got to jump Senga and work the bats. Yeah, I agree. Senga definitely is going to be, on the energy today because he hasn't pitched in so long. But, that energy can fade fast, especially since you haven't pitched in so long. You know what I mean? Not fully stretched out. Bryson Stott, my MVP today. Yeah. Stott's definitely going to be very important this postseason. Had a very down regular season hitting-wise, especially from last year. I think he's overdue for a little bit of a hot stretch. Lineup for today's game: Kyle Schwarber, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Nick Castellanos, Alec Bohm, Bryson Stott, JT, Brandon Marsh, and Johan Rojas is the lineup. And the Phillies lineup had the 3rd most runs per game in the National League at 4.84 runs per game. They'll be facing Kodai Senga, making his 2nd appearance of the season. First pitch to Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss at the ghost ball. That looked like it was the fork ball. Strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Way outside for ball 1. Yeah, we all know Kodai Senga's primary pitch, fastball, and the forkball. So that's the pitch they really need to lay off here, is that fork. Comes the 1-1 to Schwarber. That ball is crushed! Deep! Good! Kyle Schwarber! 1-0 Phils! Woo! 1-0! There we go! There we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Get it started here. Let's keep it going. Now, Kyle Schwarber takes the franchise lead in home runs in the postseason with 12. He passed Jason Worth. Here comes the first pitch to Trey Turner. That is upstairs for ball 1. And Senga is having trouble with PitchCom, it looks like. Hello, Gizmo. Here's the next pitch to Turner. Hung a little bit up there for strike one. Gizmo, I know you're hungry, buddy. I knew my cat was going to come up here eventually because he's hungry. It's almost a little bit here until he eats. Comes the 1-1 to Trey. That's upstairs for ball two. Ball was just right down the fucking middle, and Schwarber annihilated it. Two 2-1 to Trey. Outside corner for strike two. Well, Turner is being patient here with the pitches. Senga looks like he's going primarily sweeper here against Turner. Won't be shocked if we see the fork ball to try to get him to swing. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss at that fork ball. Strikeout 3, and that is the first out of the inning. Okay, here's Bryce Harper. Can Bryce Harper do some magic as well? Let's see. 8 pitches for Senga. First pitch to Bryce. Takes the fork ball for a ball. 1-0 in the count. Comes the 1-0 pitch to Bryce. Outside for ball 2. Comes a 2-0. Way inside. Ball 3. Yep, looks like Alvarez is going to go talk to Senga, maybe? No, nothing. Hey, you got to take advantage of a guy that hasn't pitched all year. He's only had 1 start. Got to take advantage of that. Let's go, boys. Okay, comes 3-0 pitch. Is Bryce going to swing? Yep, take it right down the middle. Wow, that pitch was right down the fucking middle of the plate. He called it ball 4. What the fuck? That was not a ball. That was not a ball. But I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, Mets getting the bullpen up already, it looks like. Peterson's going to get stretched out. Okay, Nick Castellanos is up. Man on first. Comes the first pitch to Nick. Takes it right down the middle for ball 1. Man, I was about to call it ball 1. I was so convinced with the umpire calling that last pitch a ball, even though it was obviously a strike. Okay. Here comes the 0-1 pitch here to Castellanos. Let's see what he does here. That's going to float one to right field, but it's going to stay. Yep, it's going to go foul. 0-2 in the count here. Yeah, ball sliced a little bit into the foul corner. So right now that was, Nick took the first pitch for a strike, and the inside pitch was more of a ball, but he swung at it anyway. So we'll see how Nick Castellanos tries to protect here in the 0-2 count. Find a way to fight one off here, Nick. Just got to battle. Gonna go outside. Looks like setting up way outside. Nick fouls that one off. Freaking Alvarez set up like an entire foot off the plate. Okay. 0-2 again. Alvarez setting up way outside, trying to get that corner. And Nick swings and misses at the slider outside. 2 strikeouts here for Senga. 2 outs. Here comes Alec Bohm. So far, the right-handed hitters have had trouble against Senga, and the left-handers have got on base. We'll see what Bohm can do here. 16 pitches here so far for Senga. Comes the first pitch here to Bomer. Takes it way inside for ball 1. See what Bomer's got here. Bohm's going to pop that one up. That should be the inning. Iglesias under it. He'll make the catch, and that is the final out. Kyle Schwarber gives the Phillies a 1-0 lead on a leadoff bomb, but the Phillies couldn't do anything after that besides a Bryce Harper walk. Let's see what Zach Wheeler's got for the heart of the Mets order. So, and it looks like Cleveland just won their game against Detroit. What was that score? Did Detroit even end up scoring a run? It said it right there, shutout. So, what was that game final? 7-0. Jesus. Jesus. That game was over from the fucking first inning in Cleveland. So we got Zach Wheeler dominating in the top of the first. Kyle Schwarber started off with a leadoff bomb. Kind of would have liked the Phillies offense to do a little more there against Senga. Specific, Trey Turner worked at a full count. The fucking Castellanos like bat could have been way better. 100%. And same with Bohm popping up there. Could have been better. Could have been better. But it's a 1-0 lead. That's all that matters right now. What's up, BJ? How you doing? How you doing, man? How you doing? Kind of wish my mic didn't keep cutting out when I make that home run call. It was probably because I screamed so loud. But you never know. Senga gets ahead in a count. They're in trouble. Get behind. He's in trouble. Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like there. Specifically when you saw it in the Bryce Harper at bat compared to Nick Castellanos's. It definitely was a factor. I agree, Sean. I agree. Well, we got Pete Alonso leading off the inning here for the Mets. His last at bat was that big 3-run home run against the Milwaukee Brewers. And now Gizmo is on my desk. Hello, buddy. He's probably going to make an appearance here because he is hungry. What's up, buddy? Yep, there he is. There he is. Hey, Gizmo. Here's Pete Alonso. Takes it upstairs for ball 1. Hello, Giz. Please don't rub on everything. Hello. Hello. He's hungry, so that's why he's doing this. Comes the 1-0 pitch to Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And now he is on my TV stand. Gizmo, please don't meow. I know you're hungry, buddy. I know you're hungry. You gotta wait, Giz. Comes the 1-1 to Pete Alonso. Inside for ball 2. Giz. Giz. Probably should have closed the door on him. Okay. Comes the 2-1 pitch here to Alonso. Swing and a miss upstairs. Strike 2. Zach Wheeler just basically pounding fastballs by guys right now. Who's after Alonso? I think it's Iglesias. Come on, Giz. You got to get down. Comes 2-2 here to Alonso. See what the Zach goes to. Outside for ball 1. Ball 3. Outside for ball 3. Giz. Stay there, buddy. No. Here comes 3-2 to Alonso. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. High fastball. Could not hold up. Come on, Giz. You got to get down. Got to get down. I apologize for this, guys. Come on, got to get down. Got to get down. Got to get down. Got to get down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Okay. Here is Iglesias starting the count to 1-0. Comes 1-0 pitch to Iglesias. Swing and a miss to the sinker. 1-1. Don't worry about the mic. We're all good. Yeah, I know the mic's fine. It just like did a little cutout when I screamed. That's all. 1-1 pitch here to Iglesias coming. That's going to float it to center field. Johan Rojas is under it. That'll be the second out. Who's up now? Jesse Winker, I think. Is this Jesse Winker? Or is it... Yeah, it's Jesse Winker. Getting a rain of boos already. Comes the first pitch. Fouls that pitch off. Be strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Takes that low for ball 1. Comes the 1-1 pitch to Winker. Takes it upstairs for ball 2. Come on, Zach. Comes 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Comes the 25th pitch for Wheeler. 2-2 pitch. Did he go? Did he go? He did not go. That'll be a full count. Third base umpire said no swing. Ah, come on. You could have said that was a swing. Could have said that was a swing. Come on. Come on, Zach. Just keep going after him. Comes 3-2. 26th pitch here for Wheeler. He'll take that for ball 4. Zach is really trying to go after them with high heat. I mean, it's working basically the entire time so far, but don't blame him. Well, here comes Starling Marte with a man on and 2 out. First pitch, way inside for ball 1. Come on, Zach, not with 2 outs here. Here comes the 1-0. Come on, Zach. That's going to float into a foul territory. That'll be strike 1. Padres-Dodgers tonight at 8 o'clock. What time is the Yankees game again? Is that 6:30 or 7:30? The Yankees-Royals. Comes 1-1. Takes that way outside for ball 2. Come on, Zach. Now is not the time to lose command. Relax, Zach. Relax. Breathe. Comes 2-1 pitch. That's going to chop one right to Bryson Stott, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. Nice work there from Zach. Allows 1 walk with 2 outs. Gets out of it lickety split. Go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Bryson Stott leads it off. Like I said, boys, I won't be able to stream the entire game. I have to leave around 5:30. So, just letting you know there. Yeah, 2 good innings here for Wheeler. Command went a little off there in the final 2 batters, but he managed to get out of it. So, we'll see where that takes us. And, yeah, we'll see what the bottom of the 2nd inning has for the Phillies. Got to keep making Senga pitch. The more he pitches, the more mistakes he'll make. Okay, how many freaking political commercials am I going to see today for this game? It's all political stuff, these commercials. So many Kamala Harris stuff, so much Donald Trump stuff. I am tired of it. I am tired of it. Yeah, get more runs. I agree. I would agree. Stott needs to have a good at bat here. So what is it? It's Stott, JT, and Marsh, I think, for this inning. Stott, JT, Marsh. Wait, is my mic actually dead? Is my mic dead? No, my mic's not dead. Sean, you're trolling me. You are trolling me. God damn it. Stop trolling me. God dang it, Sean. Okay. Bryson Stott is set to lead off here. Bottom of the 2nd inning. We'll see what Kodai Senga has for this inning. First pitch here to Bryson. Takes it on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Yeah, who even knows how many pitches Senga's limited to? Comes the 0-1. Takes it way upstairs, ball 1. I do think Senga might only be first time through the order. It really just depends on if he settles in or not. You know what I mean? So here comes the 1-1. That is going to be a pop-up. Oh, boy. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Vientos made that look awkward, but it's an out. Mets do have people walking around in the bullpen, so that probably would sign that Senga's night is not going to be long at all. You know what I mean? How you doing, Struggle? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here comes JT Realmuto with 1 out. Comes first pitch. Gonna foul that pitch off. Strike one. Nervous struggle. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's all the typical anxiety for postseason. Comes the 0-1 pitch here to JT. Way inside for ball one. Senga's really trying to listen to pitch com there with his glove. Here comes the 1-1. That's going to be a liner down the left field line. That is foul. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Just foul. Got some good wood on that, too. Mets making a call to the bullpen, it looks like already. Maybe to tell him what's going to happen. Comes to 1-2. Way up, not way upstairs. It was just upstairs for ball two. Yep, Mets getting the bullpen up already. Yeah, 100%. Senga was on a pitch limit. Comes 2-2. Swing and a miss at the forkball. That is strike three. 2 outs in the inning. Here comes Brandon Marsh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100% every at-bat's going to be meaningful. 100% it's the postseason. Up here comes Marshy. Swing and a miss at that forkball. That is 0-1. Comes the 0-1. Well, Marshy takes that forkball for a ball. That one bounced in the dirt. Comes the next pitch here to Marsh. A little low, but he calls it a strike. 1-2. Okay, here comes the 1-2 pitch here. Inside for ball two. Senga thought that was strike three. It's 30 pitches for Senga. Comes a 2-2. He's probably going to go back to the forkball. Nope. Marsh is going to send that in the air to left, but that will stay in left field for Nemo. That'll be on 3. Going to the top of the 3rd. Not sure if Senga's going to be done after that. Who knows? He might face Rojas, and then they go to the bullpen. Like I said, I don't think they want Senga going 2 times through the order if everything's, with the way it is. Especially with, fatigue and all that stuff with him not pitching basically all year. Definitely need the offense to do much here, more here, boys. Don't even remind me about the Eagles. Do not remind me. Do not remind me. So who leads? Is it Tyrone Taylor that leads off for the Mets? I think. I think it's Taylor, Alvarez, and then back to Lindor. I think that's what it is. Oh yeah, it definitely is a risk if you're talking about the Mets here with the way that they're gonna use their pitching. So far through 2 innings, Phillies have 1 hit and a walk, and the Mets they have a walk, no hits. Yeah, basically. Senga did do what the Mets asked of him. I still think he's going to face Rojas, maybe just Rojas, and then they take him out. That might be what they do. At least that's what I think. I'm not sure what Carlos Mendoza is going to do, but it does look like Senga is done. The way that reaction at the dugout looks, that looks like he's done. Yeah, he's definitely done. So they're probably going to the bullpen to start the third for the Mets. Let's see. So Tyrone Taylor leads off for the Mets. That'll take it on the upstairs corner for strike 1. Yep, Peterson is up in the bullpen for the Mets. Yeah, that makes sense because Schwarber and all that stuff. A 1 pitch to Taylor. Takes a cutter out way outside, bounces in the dirt for ball 1. Let's go, Zach. Comes a 1-1. Swing and a miss at the sinker. Strike 2. Let's go, Zach. Let's keep her going here, boys. Get the offense back out there. Comes the 1-2 to Taylor. Swing and a miss at the splitter. Strike 3. 1 out here in the top of the third. Brings up Francisco Alvarez, 9-hole hitter. Francisco Alvarez, first pitch. We'll take that outside for strike 1. Outside part of the plate. It's a sweeper. Comes the 1-0. 0-1, I mean. It's got to chop that right back to Zach Wheeler. That'll be out number 2. Nice couple of quick outs there. Here comes Francisco Lindor, second time through the order. See what this at bat is now. Okay. Lindor's up. Comes his first pitch. Way upstairs for ball 1. Yeah. Lindor had that liner right at Bryce Harper in the first inning. That was basically the only hard contact that Wheeler has allowed. Comes the second pitch. Swing and a miss the curveball. That'll be 1-1. Comes the 1-1. It's going to chop that off the bat. That'll be a pop-up right to Zach Wheeler, and that is a quick top of the third inning. Only, 7, 8 pitches? Nice stuff there. Nice stuff. Gets the offense right back out. Like that from Wheels. Love that from Wheels. Also changing some levels here. He's throwing more off-speed stuff. Maybe he figured he can get away with the fastball, just keep pounding it with the shadows because they wouldn't see it. Now you start mixing up your pitches more, throws their timing off a little bit. I feel regarding the Eagles, they just need to get healthy and get Jalen Hurts going in the right direction. However, it's way easier said than done. Yeah, it's way easier said than done. I don't think this Eagles team is good, personally. Their defense, not good enough. There's some players that just aren't up to par, too young, and everything like that. And Jalen Hurts is just, you know, Nick Sirianni 100% is a problem, but Jalen Hurts is a problem as well at this rate. Just is. It's a lot of question marks about Jalen. I don't think there's a definitive favorite in the postseason, although I'm sure many experts are picking the Dodgers. I wouldn't be shocked because, yeah, most experts go with the team with the best record, obviously. But I think Jeff Passan actually picked the Phillies to win the World Series. Granted, it was against the Houston Astros, and the Astros already got eliminated. So we'll see. That was sort of a Cliff Lee. I don't think anyone's going to imitate Cliff Lee's nonchalant catch in 2009. I don't think anyone's going to imitate on how low effort that catch was. Dude literally didn't move. He just caught it. Just no effort whatsoever. Actually, what are the World Series favorites actually here? Favorites. Who was the favorites according to Vegas? World Series odds, Vegas. Vegas Insider, who has the best odds to win the World Series? I'm not sure if this is before the season. Okay, this was updated. So I wonder if they just never updated their odds basically before the season started. But according to this page right here, Dodgers. It's really different on each sports book, really. But so on Bet365, the Yankees are actually the favorite to win the World Series. On MGM, it is the Yankees are the favorites. On this ESPN, it looks like it's the Yankees. On whatever this one is, it looks like it's the Yankees. On DraftKings, it's the Dodgers. On FanDuel, it's the Yankees. Bally, it's the Dodgers. And a Bet Rivers, I think that's the Dodgers. So it looks like it's basically favorite-wise, betting-wise, it's between the Yankees and the Dodgers, and the Phillies are like the third favorite on each one. Oh, David Peterson is in the game to face Johan Rojas. He fouls that pitch off for strike one. Oh, yeah. Bats need to wake up here now. Bats need to wake up here. Comes the 0-1 here to Rojas. Swing and a miss there at the changeup. Already not a good at bat. Let's go, boys. Come on, Johan. Find a way, man. Comes the 0-2. He's got to chop that one up the middle. Lindor has it, and he will throw Rojas out. That'll be the first out of the inning. Lindor made a good play on it. And coming Kyle Schwarber now, who led off the game with the solo shot. Now he's facing a completely different pitcher. Takes that outside for ball one. Comes the 1-0. He's going to chop that one to center field. That is going to drop for a base hit. So Kyle Schwarber, doesn't matter who he faces, gets his own base. Doesn't matter who he faces. And it brings up Trey Turner with a man on and one out. So is Taylor in center field? I don't think Taylor saw it because he's standing directly in the sun. I don't think he saw it right away, especially he's not even wearing sunglasses. I don't think he saw it. Comes Trey Turner. He's going to take that low. Strike one. Come on, Trey. Comes the 0-1. Takes that low for ball one. So two changeups there to Trey Turner. Trying to get him to chase, it looks like. Comes the 1-1 here to Turner. Swing and a miss at the curveball. It's 1-2. Comes the 1-2 here. Ball 2. Keeping everything low here to Trey Turner. Keeping everything low. If he throws a hanger here, Trey, you got to hit it. If he throws a hanger, you got to hit it. But he's going off speed here to Turner, so I wonder if he gets a fastball. Comes a 2-2. He's got to chop that one, and that is most likely going to be an inning. Nope, Turner will beat that out, so it gives Bryce Harper a chance at least. Here comes Bryce Harper here against the lefty. We'll see what Bryce has. He walked his first time up. Comes first pitch. Way outside for ball 1. Wonder if Bryce is just going to try to get it to Castellanos. Face the lefty. Comes the 1-0 pitch to Bryce. Ball 2. So far, Bryce Harper has not seen a strike yet in either of his at-bats. Comes the 2-0 pitch. That's the first strike that Bryce Harper has seen. It was a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Come on, Bryce. Let's find a way here, man. Find a way. I would like a gap. Oh, try to pick off Turner. He will be safe. It's close. That was a close one. Ugh. Now what? Are the Mets challenging this? Mets are challenging this. He is... He's out. He's out, I think. I think Turner's out. I think he's out. If they went right away to a challenge, I think they had something there. He does look out, in my opinion. I think he's out. Yeah, I think he's out. Taking a little long to get the answer, so we'll see what the umpires give us. No one's leaving the field yet, so... Yeah, that angle right there, you can't tell. Oh, stands. Call stands. So the Mets lose one of their challenges. So it's probably like the evidence was inconclusive. You couldn't tell. Yeah. I think he was out. But I guess you could say it goes either way, but I think he's out. Oh, gives Bryce Harper another chance here, 2-1. See if Bryce can make them pay for that. Takes it ball 3. Comes 3-1 pitch. Inside for ball 4. That's 2 walks for Bryce. Brings up Nick Castellanos with 2 guys on and 2 out. Gives Nick Castellanos a chance here against the lefty. And maybe it can fare with him better. Who knows? Come on, Nick. Nick, you've been one of our better hitters with runners on this year, so let's try to knock in a run. Mets are shifting to the left of the field. Come on, Nick. Comes first pitch to Nick. That ball's to right, and that's going to be in play, and that'll be an out. That'll be the final out of the inning there. Well, that's unfortunate. God damn it, Nick. Ugh, it was a pitch to hit. I don't think he did the wrong thing there swinging it because it was a very hittable pitch. I just wish he didn't hit it the other way. If he timed it up better, he probably could have crushed it to left. Ugh, that's annoying. That's very annoying. It's a very hittable pitch. Come on, boys. You gotta start scoring some more runs here. You can't keep leaving the Mets involved in the game. Can't keep leaving the Mets involved. Because what I am gauging from the Mets' pitching approach is obviously they're not going to let Bryce Harper beat them. So they'll take the walks. They will 100% take the walks and face Castellanos and Bohm. So this is a huge series for Castellanos and Bohm. Because if Bryce is not going to get any pitches to hit and he's just going to be walking the entire time, he's got to start, they got to start hitting. Oh, here comes Vientos to lead off the fourth. Takes that for a ball. Comes 1-0. That's going to loop in the left field. That'll be the first hit of the game for the Mets. They got a leadoff base runner here. Come on, boys. Oh, here comes Brandon Nimmo with a man on and no out. Takes it inside for ball 1. Yeah, Senga was good. Basically, his only mistake was the Schwarber. Basically, his only mistake there. Comes the 1-0 here to Nemo. Takes it outside. Wow, that was a strike. Oof. I don't think that was a strike, but I'll take it. I will take it. 43 pitches here for Wheeler in this inning. 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at the splitter. It's 1-2. Fans are up. Comes the 1-2. Outside for ball 2. Comes the 2-2 here to Nemo. Come on, Zach. Way upstairs for ball 3. Come on, Zach. Don't lose him. His command's a little over the place right now. Come on. Comes the 3-2. Got to attack him. And he walked him for ball 4, and then Nemo does his generic run down the first base line. Well, Wheeler got ahead of him, and he fell behind. And he just couldn't throw a strike. Couldn't get a swing and miss. This is going to be his first battle inning of the day. It was going to happen. The battle inning was going to happen for Wheeler. He has to figure out a way out of it now. So now it's Pete Alonso up with 2 runners on and no out. First pitch, outside. Wheeler cannot find the strike zone right now. Come on, Zach. One-0. Takes it inside for ball 2. Come on, Zach. Comes a 2-0. This will be the 50th pitch. Alonso's going to foul that away. That'll be the first strike. Got Alonso late on that fastball and under it. Comes the 2-1 pitch here. Swing and a miss at that fastball. Be 2-2. Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. Got to get an out here. Got to get an out here. Comes 2-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Very nonchalant call there from the umpire, and Alonso does not agree with it as he goes back to the dugout. That'll be 1 out here. Brings up Iglesias with 1 out and 2 runners on. Comes the first pitch here to Iglesias. Inside, ball 1. Comes the 1-0. Upstairs for ball 2. Come on, boys. Come on, Zach. Got to make a good pitch. Can't go down 3-0 to him. 2-0. He got that pitch. Strike 1. I don't think that was a strike. The umpire is kind of expanding the zone here, personally. Comes a 2-1. swing and a miss at the sweeper. That'll be a strike, too. Come on, Zach. Power one by him or go back to that sweeper. Make him chase outside. Comes the 2-2. It's going to line that up the middle. That should be a double play. And that'll be an ending ender. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Umpire helped 100% there. But good shit. Get out of that. Now, you got to make them pay for not scoring. They couldn't make you pay. You got to make them pay. It's a good inning there for Wheeler. Time is it right now? It's 5:10, so we got a good 20 minutes left in this stream, I would say. A good 20 minutes before I have to end it. For people that are either just tuning in or have been here, just a reminder, I have to end this around 5:30 because I am going to dinner around 6:15 with my buddies. So, got 20 more minutes here before I have to call it off. So, I apologize. I can't stay on the stream with all of you the entire time, but is what it is. Is what it is. So, I'm also going to have to feed the cats, so definitely have to make sure I cut this off at 5:30. I can hear my cat clawing at the door, too, because he's probably starving. Okay, I think this is probably what I'll do. After this half inning for the Phillies, that's where I'll call it off. So after this half inning ends for the Phillies, I'll call it off here. Yeah, Sean, I would love to score. I would love to score. But yeah, after this half inning for the Phillies, I'll end the stream. Just so I have enough time to settle down, feed the cats, make sure they're all settled and wait for to go eat, basically. So I'll have to find a way to watch the game because I'm not sure. I'm sure they'll have it on in the restaurant we're going to, but always got your phone handy for that stuff. So what kind of friends do you have wanting dinner during game one? I can't help it. This was planned like a week and a half ago. Can't help that. And plus, most of my friends are not sports fans. So, besides one of them, but he'll still go out during a game. He's not, like, he's a baseball fan, but he's more of a Sixers fan than anything. So, he likes the other Phillies teams, but, you know, he's more of a Sixers guy than anything. So, but majority of my other friends are not sports fans. So, that's basically where it comes to. I don't have that many friends that are into sports, sadly. But I still love them. Oh, here comes Alec Boehm to lead off of Peterson. Alec Boehm's going to chop that one to second base. That'll be an out. But like I said, after this half inning, I'll call it. Just so the cats can have time and all that stuff to eat. There is certainly not much comfort in having only a one-run lead, but no matter how the Phillies win oh, yeah, 100%, but I would like the offense to look good right now. So, right now they are, besides Schwarber and Harper, no one's really looking that good. This ump is definitely expanding the strike zone because that was the same pitch he gave Wheeler the last inning. That was outside. Comes the 0-1 here to Stadi. Yep. Giving people that outside part of the plate now. If I leave now, maybe we'll score. Comes the 0-2. Stop fouls that pitch off. Yeah, Peterson has a game plan, just throwing that part of the plate because the ump's calling it. Makes sense. He gave that pitch to Wheeler last inning a couple of times, so makes sense he's giving it to Peterson. Comes the 0-2. Staying outside. Takes it upstairs for ball one. How you doing, American Loyalist? Sadly, you're probably coming to the end of the stream. You're joining at the end of it because I have to call this off after this half inning. Stott's going to chop that foul. I'm going to have to call it off here. How are things? Phillies are currently winning 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Zach Wheeler's doing Zach Wheeler things, but the offense is not the best. Kyle Schwarber has the 2 hits for the Phillies, a home run and a single, and Bryce Harper has 2 walks. Besides that, really nothing. Comes 1-2, Bryson Stott. Inside for ball 2. Comes a 2-2 pitch to Stotty. Wow. That is the same pitch he's been getting called strikes the past couple of times, and now the umpire decided not to call it. That is crazy. That is crazy. Those were better pitches than the ones that were called strikes, too. 3-2 pitch to Stott. Outside ball 3. Umpire helped them there. Well, he worked the walk. Here comes JT now with a man on and 1 out. Comes the first pitch here to JT. Outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. He's got chopped at the third base. He will not get Stott at second, but JT will be at it first. So that's a man at second base, 2 outs for most likely Brandon Marsh against the lefty. I would love to get something going, but a bunch of weak hits here by the Phils. Not much. Comes Brandon Marsh here. See what he can do. First pitch. Marsh is going to hit that to right field. It's going to go back to the walls. Marte, he'll die right at the wall. That ball just died out there in right field. That sucks. That sucks. Well, sadly, boys, I have to go on my word here. That half inning is over. It's 1-0 Phillies. I got to step out. I got to go feed the cats, and then I got to go eat. So I appreciate you guys here for tuning in for this very short stream. Sadly, I couldn't be here for the entire time. But recap, that is going to be later on today. I think pencil it around 9 o'clock, 9:30, depending on when I get home. So that'll be when the recap is. And then that's basically where we'll go from here. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in right now. So everything here, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and, stay tuned for the stream later tonight for recapping this game. So appreciate you guys coming in. Hopefully tonight ends in a Phillies victory and they're up 1-0 in the series. And I